singing, magic's in the air, we're all beginning. A day of fun, a Disney dream, gathered around, it's a perfect scene. Coffee talking Disney friends are near, laughter fills the air, no need for fear. Zip-a-Dee-DooDoug, we're happy as can be, sipping on our brews under the trees. Mickey's laugh, Minnie smile, a world of wonder for a little while. Sharing stories, old and new, Donald and Daisy are forever true. Coffee talking Disney friends are near, laughter fills the air, no need for fear. Zip-a-Dee-Doo-Doug, we're happy as can be, sipping on our brews under the trees. Doug the wacky host is here today, joining in the fun in a very special way. With a wink and a nod, he spreads the cheer. A magical moment will always hold dear. Coffee talking Disney friends are here. Laughter fills the air, no need for fear. Zip-a-Dee-Doo-Doug, we're happy as can be, sipping on our brews under the trees. Sipping on our brews under the trees.
Good morning, everybody. What's happening? It is Tuesday, December 10th. Christmas is in 15 days. I'm sitting outside. It is in the 50s. And there's no rain. It's cloudy, but no rain. So, good morning, everybody. Let us welcome the chat in. Plymouth Rock, good morning. Dave Stragan, sorry. Good morning. Amy, AJC Magic TV, good morning. Jennifer Caruso, good morning, Jennifer. Is it me or is voice out of sync? All right, give me a second here. It might be because of something I got running, but give me 1 second. Francisco, good morning. Plymouth Rock, Debbie Burnfield, good morning, my dear. Richard, Disney, Magic, and Mayhem, good morning. Belinda, good morning, my dear. Paul Engel, good morning. Jason Thibodeau, good morning, Jason. Dean the Turkey Lakester, good morning. All right, I'm caught up. Let me get to the one piece of news that I think is lagging it. So, and I think this is it, because I just keep getting ads popping up everywhere. Disney CFO, who is Hugh Johnston, says that he is comfortable with the theme park price hikes, and he warns of negative impact from Universal's Epic Universe. So this man is comfortable with all the price hikes that they've made. We have been smart about pricing, particularly being sensitive to the consumer and the consumers who are more focused on the value end of the offer. I think this man is off his rocker, completely off his rocker. If he thinks that these are fair and smart pricing, he needs to go and walk through the parks and get people's opinions, because this man is a loon. So that's what I have to say about that. Yeah, I heard her in there barking. All right. Let's see. Is that any better?
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Add him to Villain's Land. Yeah, exactly. Is it syncing? I refresh pause. Is syncing. Okay. I think we're good then. Yeah, I think this man is completely nuts. Yeah, he's living the dream. He's living in the dream world. Because if he would walk around the parks and actually ask people's opinions, he would get a different perspective. Um, hey, Mike Wazowski, what's up, buddy? Especially Leslie. Good morning, Leslie. Had a great phone call with Mike Wazowski last night. Hoping to meet up with him while we're down there. But yeah. Oh wow, there's a squirrel out. Haven't seen any of them in a while. So tomorrow we're supposed to get a cold front go through. We're supposed to get rain, and then it's going to change to like a huge, like blast of snow. So that's going to be fun to deal with. I don't know where Stevie is today, but Jennifer Caruso has got to be in her glory. She is heading to Disney today. She is back at Disney after a 20-day cruise that Ron took her on. She is doing the Christmas party tonight. It is going to be awesome. Robert, good morning, Robert. Main Straight Neck, there you are. Good morning, buddy. But yeah. For those of you who missed, what is that? Oh, that's the sun. For those of you who missed the show yesterday, I had to run this at the bottom of the stream. um, Steve's opinions do not represent the views and of the Zip-a-Dee-DooDoug show or channel. So just so you know. I'll hide that for now because I'm sure he'll come in and want to say something. There we go. Did I miss it? Chicago is going to get down. Oh my goodness, -20. Ugh. Yeah, we're supposed to get a big blast of cold air. I think we're Friday morning, it's going to be 10 degrees. We're going to be 60 today. So go figure on that one. All right, let's get to the news. Other news, other than the wacky CFO, Disney gains extension for Cars theme land permit. He always does this. Always. Always. He waits till I'm doing the news, then he comes in. You big turd.
Good morning, my neighbors.
Oh, good grief. I can't stand you this morning.
Wow. Want me to leave?
You're annoying.
Keep doing the news.
What happened to my little
Keep doing the news. Carry on.
there. Okay, can I do it?
Carry on with the news.
Okay. Thank you, Steve.
You're welcome.
All right. The first bit of news, Steve, you're going to want to know about.
Okay.
The Disney CFO, who is Hugh Johnston,
Hugh Johnston.
he's a loon. He says that he is comfortable with all the price hikes that Disney has made. He thinks that everybody's in love with it and everybody is happy about it.
Okay.
Let him walk around the parks and ask people.
Yeah, do that.
We'll see how he feels after.
You know what clip you could play when he's walking around?
What's that?
Can I give you a little bit of advice?
Bring
Bring
friends.
friends. A lot of them.
That's a lot of them. All right. Disney gains extension for car-themed land permit review until January 2025. So they were almost at the deadline, and they got an extension. So here's what it looks like. Here's the areas that they are going to be going into. Up here. And right here. So I don't know what the red is circled. I thought that's where villains. Come on, really? I thought that's where Villains Lane was going, but the permit is critical for ensuring proper water flow through the environment protection. Oh, okay. So this up here is the protected area. So they have to make sure that the water flow will maintain. So I'm telling you, Steve, I wouldn't be surprised if this doesn't happen.
I wouldn't either.
Because I don't think Disney wants to put the money in it.
Even though Hugh says, everything's fine.
Oh, fine and dandy. 2025 Run Disney. Let's see. Anybody else coming? Movie Mania Nick, what's up, buddy? The medals have been revealed, Steve. They are Guardians of the Galaxies, Hercules, and more.
Oh, fantastic. You know what? I've only run on Disney property a few times, and those few times were all to get to a dinner reservation that we were running late for.
Or a restroom facility.
I've sashayed quickly to restroom facilities.
Sashayed. That's great.
Well, you have to sashay because if you go into full run, it opens, gateways up, and then you're worried about the flow, just like Disney is.
It's probably because of you that they got to get them permits.
No, I don't use back there in that part of the park.
No, you use Pinocchio over
Pinocchio's.
Yeah. Well, that's back there, that area.
Actually, a more quiet one than Pinocchio's is behind Gaston's.
Oh. Okay. So there's a look at the 5K, which is Greek.
Oh, good for them.
The 10K is Hercules. That's a nice medal. I like that.
That's a nice medal. That's 6 miles, Doug.
This one I'm not too thrilled about. The 10 miler with the Incredibles. It's okay.
It's just okay.
And then you got the marathon, this is the challenge one. I couldn't even tell you who that is.
Yeah, I have no idea who that is.
Yeah, I have no clue. So, Steve, are you planning on getting any of these?
Well, I mean, I guess I could go up to one of the skinny people after they run and get their medal and just beat them up and take it.
Yeah, come here, you nerd.
Yeah. Like, give me your lunch money. Nah, I'll just take the medal. Bam.
That's not nice.
Yeah. I don't care.
Leslie says she only runs for Disney buses. Time to run the disclaimer.
There you go. Yeah, Dean, of course, it opens up pathways. Yes.
Leslie says it's time to run this, Steve.
Is it time already?
Yeah.
I've only been on for like 4 minutes.
That's great.
Here it is.
There it is.
That should be your poll, but don't tell me about it. That should be your poll before I get on. How long will it be before I have to put the disclaimer up today?
Yeah. Less than 5 minutes.
It's like betting on a betting app. You set the over and under.
All right, set. Are you ready for this one?
Go ahead.
Walt Disney World holds on to virtual queue. Oh, absolutely, Leslie, you're awesome. Holds on to virtual queue for Tiana's Bayou. Disneyland moved theirs to standby line.
But here's the issue. All right. The crowds at Disneyland don't even come close to what they are at Disney World.
I agree.
And that's why they always take the virtual queue away out there first.
I know of one ride that there should be no more virtual queue. Do you know what that is?
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of what still has a virtual queue. Is it Guardians?
Yes. It's been over 2 years.
It has. It's going on. It's actually 2.5.
Yeah, that's just ridiculous.
Because that was May of 22.
And here's my issue with this, Steve. You should not be opening this up for guests with Lightning Lane, or you should be opening this up. If you can purchase it with Lightning Lane, Multiplus, or Premier, then this needs to go to a standby line. Because here's what's happening. These people are getting a virtual queue, then they're getting it for the multi-pass or the Premier Pass, and they're getting a ride twice. Whereas other people are getting left out of the virtual queue and not getting a ride at all. So that's why I said, if you're going to sell it on multi-pass or Premier, you need to have a standby line to give people the ability and a chance to ride it. What say you?
Doug, I agree with you, but I think this falls into the category that we talk about all the time.
Morning, Jacob.
They don't care.
Yeah. So, folks, if you ever see Hugh Johnston, give him one.
Oh, hey, Hugh. That's one. Whack.
Yeah, come here.
Come here.
Did I show you my new shoes? Whack. Nico, good morning. So that's all the news here today there, Stevie.
Wow, you got through that. Nice.
I did. There wasn't much. Just the bubbling buffoon, Hugh Johnston.
Yeah. Tomorrow, if anybody's going to the parks tomorrow, it might be a wet day. Make sure you have your poncho.
No ponchos.
I know how much Jeff loves those.
You're not allowed ponchos.
Molly, we're not twins.
Is Molly in here?
She just got in. Good morning, Molly, but we're not twins. Molly, have you made a decision, option A or option B yet? Or I'm sorry, option A or option 2? Well, I'm assuming since you're texting in the chat, it wasn't option 2. Jennifer, if you need help paying for express shipping to Molly of your items you're donating, I will help you out with that. I'm always willing to help out someone joining Steeler Nation.
There's Molly.
It's like it's almost for those of you Christians and Bible enthusiasts out there. When someone comes to Steeler Nation, it's very, very similar to when Paul was on the road to Damascus, and Jesus spoke to him.
Make sure you read the disclaimer down the bottom before he
Jesus
continues.
spoke to him and said, Paul, Saul, Saul, why do you persecute me? And blinded him and everything. And then when he saw the light, and when he finally was able to see, he was Paul and he was better. So like it's very similar to like if Molly would say, Molly would hear Bill Cower's voice. Molly, why do you not come over here?
I don't even
and
want to
then
be
Molly would all of a sudden get a terrible towel, wipe her eyes, and go, "Oh, here we are! Woohoo, renegade!"
By the way, Pete loves that song.
I'm thinking
he loves it when they play it.
I'm sure he does.
Game. He does. Molly does have a cinder block.
Molly, stay away from that cinder block, sweetheart.
Leslie says, cue the disclaimer. Plymouth Rock says, more opinions by Steve. She definitely needs
Uncle Steve
the items before Sunday's Eagles game.
Dakota. Oh, Doug. Wow. So there's times where we don't have coffee talk on Wednesdays. Doug, are we having coffee talk tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay, because tomorrow's day 10.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I got them all ready.
All right.
Speaking of, I'll be wearing Disney Christmas outfit on Sunday. There you go. Because she'll be in Disney.
All right.
That's excusable.
That is.
Is Steve all right? No, Nick, he's not all right.
I'm fine. What's the matter?
Here we go. Number 11, folks.
There it is.
Oh, we got a phone call.
Ken Dorsey.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, I just want. Have you ever seen the scene? Are you familiar with Old School?
Yes.
The movie?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I decided after listening to this ridiculous ranting and raving going on this morning by two identical twins that I would let Preston take me outside, and rather than joining Steeler Nation, we are going to re-perform the scene where he ties a cinder block to my little guy down there and throws it off the roof, just like in Old School. Then join Steeler Nation.
Come on, Pete. That's harsh.
That's just letting you know. There's no way in God's creation I would ever join Steeler Nation.
You love the Renegade song.
No, I don't. No. Those people act like idiots. They go crazy. they all of a sudden are all hopped up on Mountain Dew and crack and everything else, screaming and yelling.
Pete,
You
it's
know.
the best part of my Sunday.
Well, hey, Steve, nobody's perfect.
Pete, where are you at?
If I told you, you would, I'd get in trouble.
Oh, okay.
I
You're
still
not.
haven't I'm out of the shower, but I still haven't gotten dressed yet.
Oh, okay. I was wondering if you were in one of them places where men take their clothes off.
Well, I am naked. But that's besides the point.
You want me to send you the link?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm trying to get dressed so I can get over to the airport.
Yeah, get to the airport. What are you
Yeah.
waiting for?
It's Preston. He's at school.
Oh, what? Ah, school.
Yeah.
It's overrated.
Oh, it's so overrated.
In my bedroom, I was getting ready to get ready, and then I started listening to all this nonsense, and all of a sudden I looked up, and it was 20 minutes later.
That's why I got that disclaimer down the bottom there running, Pete.
Well, you need that. Steve is hysterical, but Lord knows, the ratings go up, but God knows so do the lawsuits.
Good morning. Oh, there's Jeff. This our dream. He's another Steeler fan.
Yeah, he is.
You
Hey,
know,
I got to
a lot
go
of
way
them
back
know
in the
that
chat.
It's one of the country's most followed teams. I got to give that.
I bet Jeff loves the Renegade song when they play it at
I'm
Steeler
sure
games.
he does.
Jeff can start playing it during his stream, get people fired up.
Yeah,
Oh.
maybe I will.
We got to tell
sure
the
he
we
could
got to tell the
work it out
M80s
with,
to learn
Dick.
Renegade.
Italian on his channel. I'm not wrong.
Julie McCallan's here. Julie McCallan, congratulations. Are sent out to you, my dear.
So Julie said, "I'm waiting for Steve's sachet." So
Yeah, Pete, would
Julie,
you like to see Steve do a sachet?
Julie, I'm pretty sure that at some point during Doug's visit, I will have to sachet away from the group. So I'm sure that Doug will take care of letting everybody see that.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Letting somebody see your sachet is kind of like allowing your kid to go caroling.
Wow.
You'd have to know Carol.
Oh my goodness.
Once again, here we are.
Safe travels, buddy.
Yeah, safe travels, Pete.
Yep.
Go get your.
Pete, try and go put some clothes on, please.
36 hours for the party to go over with Miss Caruso, but I literally just got off the phone with them right before I called you, and they said nope, no tickets available yet still. So.
Well, you gotta go right to customer service at like 4 or 5 o'clock.
Hey, Pete, sticking with the biblical theme. Sticking with the biblical theme, it's a good thing that we didn't hear some bellowing voice when you said what you were doing. Say, who told you were naked?
Good morning, Lisa, Keith, and Joey.
You need to get some fig leaves, Pete. Fig leaves.
Yeah. Don't listen to him, Pete.
It is
hey,
what it is.
I have a question. I have a question for you.
Okay, the answer is 69.
No. So the football league.
Yes.
The playoffs haven't been set up yet.
They start in week. Is it week 15?
Yeah.
Coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'll have to set them. I'll have to do that tonight in the hotel.
Here's my question, though.
Yeah.
There's a 3-way tie for first place in my division.
Okay.
Okay. So after overall record, does it go to divisional record?
No, it goes to overall points.
Overall points.
That's
all about the offense, Dougie.
That stinks.
You know why that stinks? Because Doug's one of those fantasy owners that gets lucky as heck.
Why am I lucky?
Because you'll play somebody and it'll be like the person you're playing that week gets like 14 injuries on their team, and then you win like 72-10.
That's not true.
Hey, Steve, that's much better than you having a fantasy and getting lucky.
I don't need Pete. I don't need luck.
Jolie will be in Florida. Mrrunnerholic says, "Ugh, don't bring up fantasy football." So we can't bring up the Browns and we can't bring up fantasy football.
Good thing Tina Marie's not in here because my gosh. Doug, that Christmas tree beside you would have had a better record.
Yeah. I can't see your league. I can only see our divisions.
Yeah, I haven't figured out a way to be able to cross over visions yet. Still working on that with the CBS. But
I think
yeah, Tina has her moments.
I think you should put everybody together
She's still better than her husband.
and do 4 divisions. And then that way everybody
Poor
can
Tina.
play everybody. And
Doug,
The
poor
problem
Tina
with
went
that, Doug,
2
is
and 26.
28 owners. You're talking about a thinned out fantasy league.
oh, well, that's true too.
You're talking about you would have to have people that have the knowledge to go 4 wide receivers deep,
Yeah.
5 wide receivers deep to make a league, and
What
a lot of times that becomes not as much fun because it's not as fair to somebody who wants to be in it but isn't the strategical analyst of football.
what's Tina's
Pete,
record, Steve?
Hey Pete, how who does make the playoffs in this league?
If you look on the front page, down the left-hand side, the notes from the commissioner, it lays it out. It's a top 8 layout, I believe. And the only reason I say I believe is because I run 6 fantasy leagues and
Okay.
most of them are different. So I can't remember off the top of my head.
So it's the top 8 from including both divisions.
Yeah, both divisions, if I remember correctly, the first place teams get a bye.
Okay.
And then I think then it's the next 6 best records overall that get in.
That puts me out.
Ranked,
I'm in.
I'm 14 and
14.
14. I missed it by 1 game.
Okay, yeah, they'd be ranked 1 through 6, and then
Right.
they would play, and then there'll be a re-ranking.
Paul
We
says
bring in the 2 first place teams.
top 4 in each division.
So
maybe it is.
So someone asked what Tina Marie's record was.
Yeah,
Tina
what's her
Marie,
record? Let's hear this one.
Tina Marie finished 2 and 26.
God bless her.
Yeah.
Hey, but she at least did it.
Well, no, but you got to remember, in accordance to how she drafted, she got the record that she actually got more wins than she expected. She drafted by how much of a tight end every player had.
She did.
So she drafted by buttocks formation, and she had a good season.
Hopefully those young men did too.
I'm not lying. She actually would say, well, that guy's kind of cute. I'll draft him.
I remember. I heard that.
I'm not lying. I'm being honest.
Yep. So Pete, you're going to have a good time down there. You're going to see a lot of friends. You're going to Magical Night of Hope.
Yeah, streaming starting tonight. I'll be streaming over at the Springs, telling everybody about Jennifer Crusoe being live. That's my goal, is to see how many people I can get over to Jennifer Crusoe while I'm streaming.
I will have both of you on, and you want to tell everybody what you're doing tonight at Disney Springs, the special
sweet Jesus,
the special event that you're going to be doing.
We're going to allow the chat to pick something that I have to buy Preston, and I don't know. I got to put a price limit on it because I am worried like all get out. I can hear a couple things happening. I can hear somebody coming in telling him to go over and buy the $800 Lego, which bothers me. I can hear Monorail Molly. I can hear her going over, sending Preston to the art store to pick her out a $950 painting. So I'm not wrong.
What about, don't they have like the Crystal Castle?
No.
Over there somewhere?
Oh, sorry, Doug. No. We're not.
It's like $20-something thousand.
$27,000.
No. Pete doesn't have that kind of money. I've got that kind of money, Doug. I'm wearing it. It's on my legs. That's where that money is. That's where that money went, right into my legs.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
each one of my legs was $18,000 a piece. So
Jeff is house hunting.
what?
I don't know. Lisa put in there, hiya, Jeff, house hunting with a question mark.
There's no way they're buying another house already, are they?
They just
Maybe they're buying it for Jennifer Caruso.
Maybe Jeff's becoming a real estate mogul. Maybe Angela doing that. Good for them. Make some money.
Yeah.
Make some money, retire, and
Flip
just
it.
do your thing. You know?
Yep.
Do your thing.
Yep.
So
what
Yeah.
time? What time's your flight?
1:00, or 1:30. We board at 1:00. So I'm picking Preston up from school at 11 and literally taking him right over there.
Oh, there you go. Richard says he found a $5,000 crystal castle last night.
Yeah, no,
Uh,
I'm going to put a limitation on it.
Jeff says he is not house hunting with a capital N-O-T.
Okay, good. I'd be shocked if they were already. So
Yeah,
But,
he likes his swimming pool.
you know how things work. It's just on a serious topic from a semi-serious, but you know how things work in a weird way of how life finds you, but you never expect it to. So obviously a very sad moment. Everybody's seen it on the news that you know the owner of United Healthcare was slain.
Yeah.
Up in New York, right? Awful thing. Guy's got family and everything. So I'm sitting there talking with it, and Jeff and I were talking that day, and you know he knows some things about that guy and everything, and I'll keep that private. But so I'm sitting here, and they're doing that national manhunt, right? And for those who don't know, my 7 best friends that I grew up with, who I still talk with, who've been in my life since I was like 5 years old, everybody's in law enforcement except for me. I was the only one that went military style. And by law enforcement, I mean FBI, state troopers, that type thing for most of them.
Morning,
Two of them are work as snipers in local law enforcement here.
Morning, Kelsey.
So I'm in a text group with them the other day, and they bring that up. And one of my buddies goes, well, we know who that is. We know who it is. It just hasn't been put out there broadcasted wise. And I'm like, okay. And I'm looking at the text chain, and then they go, oh, by the way, it's going to hit close to home. So I'm like, what does that mean? Now, they won't talk about stuff because, you know, their job doesn't allow that, right? So they didn't give me any details. So I'm watching the news yesterday, and they caught this guy. Thank God they caught the guy. I'm glad. He deserves to get, you know, if that's the guy that did it, he deserves to get, you know, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. That's the way I believe. But
Altoona, PA.
And well, here's the thing. My one buddy who's a state trooper comes in, he goes, yeah, guess what? I can talk about it now because they're about to announce it publicly. The guy that did it lives 15 minutes from me. I know his parents because they own one of the biggest country clubs here in Maryland. This guy was so well off. Apparently, he got pissed off. According to what they're saying, he got pissed off because of the something one of his family members didn't get health care or something they deserved or felt they deserved or something like that. But it's always, you shake your head when you're sitting and it hits that close to home and you know the family.
Yeah.
You know, and everything. And you're like, you know.
That's what they got them up here in Altoona, which is only like an hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's not far from Doug.
Yeah, they call that. That's you know, I knew that they caught him in Altoona about a half an hour before it came out on CNN, and then all the stories are going. And now, of course, locally here, my local Facebook of people that I know is going through the roof. People are mad. They're a lot of them are shocked because the family, the grandparents who started the golf course and everything, are one of the most generous families, you know, around. I mean, they're constantly, you know, they've done all kinds of stuff for people that were less fortunate through the years. So it's kind of a shocking factor, but
Yeah,
you just never know where, you know, I guess my point of the matter is today is you never know what people are going through. You
Yeah.
never know what's going on in their life.
Yep.
You know, when you're out there, everybody, and you're doing your thing, and you're driving down the road, and you have a little road rage because somebody cut you off. Man, think about nowadays. Think about actions and what you say or do, because you don't know who is ready to flip their switch that could hurt you, could hurt somebody else.
Oh,
You know,
absolutely.
it's just the world we live in, and you know, I feel bad for that gentleman's family and his kids, and you know, and we see so much of that, and you know, I think there's going to be a lot of change in the country as we go on here over the next couple of years, but we still need to just treat each other with respect. You know,
Absolutely.
if you don't like somebody, you can still treat somebody. You can still treat somebody, even if you have the ultimate disdain for them. You can still be nice. You can get up every day and choose to be nice.
See,
Pete, I come on this show every day with him.
I know you get up every day and choose to be nice. You choose to grace him with your presence, although it comes with a disclaimer. So,
it does.
By the way, I hope if I see you this week down there, which I do hope we run into each other, Steve, I do hope that you will be carrying that disclaimer on a cue card wrapped around your neck.
Yeah. He needs to get a shirt made.
All right, hey.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, and by the way, speaking of Hall of Famers, I heard you said Julie came in. Just real quick, the website will be up January 1. We are loading right now. I was working on it last night late with Flipper. We were loading up all the Hall of Famers from this class and everything. The Hall of Fame section is spectacular, and I'll be sending out notifications on January 1. We'll be able to add to that, like if people want to send me additional links to their social media stuff, if they have a different new logo or updated they want to put on, I'll be able to do that and everything. So I'm very excited about it, and everyone will have their button in their hands by Sunday, this weekend Sunday, because Amber is taking the mailable buttons over to the post office tomorrow morning, and I am bringing all the ones to Florida for all the people that are going to be in Florida and going to be handing them out personally. So Dad builds his button is spectacular, and I can't wait to get it in people's hands.
You say his butt is spectacular?
I think he must work out.
It cut out a little bit there.
When it comes to the Hall of Fame, I don't joke. I take that with the utmost seriousness. Yeah. It's this community to recognize other people from the Muppets segment all the way up to this one. Yep. For the community itself to tell people, hey, you're special, and to come together as a conglomerative group, voting on it ethically and accurately. Mm-hmm. It's a special factor, and you know we saw it a lot. But this way, I had Pink Pam started crying on her stream when she was told about it. I've had multiple people reach out to me, and I'll just leave their names out of it because there was a lot of special notes of people. I had one person sent me a note last night that said I was having the worst month of my entire life ever this month with a lot, and they listed all these things that were going wrong, and they were bad. And they told me that Saturday night when their name was read, they, for the first time in the whole month, felt like they were human again. And
that's awesome.
That just made my night. So thank you to all the Hall of Famers who have participated in this. Thank you to the 20 channels. Jeff's in here, and I don't know who else, you know, Mouse Talk and Tanya and Steve and Dad Bills and all these 20 channels that helped us put this together initially when we did it. You know, WDW couple, Donna Jaworski, Dave, Brandy and Dave, Shep, all these people that helped put this together initially. Your good deeds several years ago are still reaping benefits. So that's a great thing.
Especially Leslie says, "Oh, that's lovely. Faith and humanity restored."
You know, our world's been crazy these last 5 years.
Absolutely.
From the start of COVID.
Morning, Ray.
You know, to everything to everything, no matter what side of the election you're on, you're not wrong or right. We just have different views, and hopefully we can have those views as humans of this is my political view, but at the end of the day, we can all just acknowledge, okay, whatever happened, whether you're excited about it or not, and we can move forward to benefit all of us. You know, yeah, and that's my hope, that we can do that as a community, and we can work to take care of. You know, there's still there's still a lot of people in the United States alone. Where, I'm in the United States channel, so are you, Doug? There's still a lot of people in Louisiana that still haven't recovered from a hurricane that came through there. There's parts of that of Louisiana that are destroyed. There are places in the United States, North Carolina. My God, North Carolina, they're still trying to put roads down. We need to come together as a country and have the humanitarian vision to still help others around the globe, but to take care of us at home first.
Absolutely, I agree. I totally agree.
So that's that's what I hope we do. And whether my political views differ from any person that I meet this weekend, I don't care. I'm going to shake a hand. I'm going to give a hug. I'm going to ask them how they're doing. I'm going to be concerned and listen to what they have to say about their life and what it's going. I'm going to encourage them to new people that I meet or new channels that I find. I'm going to encourage them to follow those in our community, the Carusos, the Diz Our Dreams, the Dad Bills, the Steve, the Mouse Talk, Myers and Mouse, all of them, yourself, Doug. I'm going to encourage them to come over to our community and check out these amazing people, because what I believe we try to do as a community is to set a standard of ethics and practices that bring the values and happiness to life.
Absolutely.
And so that's kind of my belief and kind of where I'm at. It's why I work so hard to find more people. Why can't we've got millions of people in this world? Why can't all of our friends have 25, 50, 100,000 followers, 200,000? The more people that are following, whoever, I'll use Caruso. If right now I think she has 17,000 on the top of my game. Why couldn't Caruso have 50,000? Because if she has 50, that is 33 more thousand people that she's bringing happiness to.
Yeah.
And that's what it's about to me. It's not about a dollar factor. It's not about how much money you can bring in. It's not about that. It's about a happiness factor. And the happiness factor is worth way more than any dollar in my book, as it is. So that's what we can keep doing. That's what this Hall of Fame will do. That's what charity events like this one this weekend, Magical Night of Hope. I hope everybody is supporting it. If you can't get there, if you can't win an auction item, you can still make a donation that's fully tax deductible and help them. Let's help them get over 100K. Let's make it 100K day for Magical Night of Hope. Wouldn't that be beautiful?
Yeah, that'd be fantastic.
And there's other ones. I mean, David, Space Mountain Dave, or Triple D's. I don't know why he's Triple D's now. He got augmented. Triple D's. Yeah, Dad Bills. He had an augmentation. He's now Triple D's.
My ears just perked up like I was a dog.
Chris has got his part thing that he does in February, where he's on his way to having a monster for the hospital. There's so many people out there doing good charity work where we directly can influence some lives. That's a cool thing.
Yep. Hey, real quick, Molly wants to know, is Pete still sitting there naked? Weirdo.
No, I put boxers and a t-shirt on.
Thank you, Pete.
And I'm glad I did, because my wife walked in. She hasn't seen me naked in years, so I didn't want to scare her. No, I've got my new Debbie Bernfeld bought me a t-shirt when I was down there in the last trip. She was there was a gray Mickey Mouse shirt that I liked, and she bought it for me. So in honor of Miss Debbie Bernfeld, I'm wearing that shirt today, and I'm actually going to wear long sweatpants today. I haven't worn any sweatpants in a long time. Not that anything down there is going to get cold, but
Pete, it's going to be 82 here today.
Just so I can screw with the people when I go through security when they don't know why the metal detector's going. It's the best part. It's the best part when they look at you and go, "Sir, what is going on down here?" I don't know. Woke up this morning, was feeling different. I always say something stupid,
Woke up feeling different.
The greatest thing is when they say to me, "Sir, we're going to have to give you a pat down," and I say, and I look right at the person, male or female, and I say, "Be careful when you do it. You might find something you're not expecting." I'm going to mess with them if they,
just one time. It would be great to have like a secret camera on Pete as he's going through security.
it's always unique. If they're nice and fine to me, it's great. I literally had one. I was leaving. I was in Cleveland for work, and I was leaving the air, going through their security, and the guy there was relatively new, and he touched my leg, and he couldn't figure out why it was hard because I have a polyethylene wrap that goes around my titanium leg. Okay, so my legs could last through. If we get bombed, I may not make it, but the legs will. That's a good thing. So this guy touches my leg. This guy touches my leg, Doug, and he goes, "Oh my God, why are you hard?" I said, "I don't know. Probably because you're touching me." And the two people behind me just started busting out laughing, and the guy didn't know what was going on. So he's going, and he's got the wands going. He's calling it superiors, and the greatest thing is his superior comes over and looks right at me. Now, mind you, I had shorts on, so you could see everything, right? His superior looks over at me, and I just nodded at the guy. And the guy, I could read his lips. He goes to the guy, he goes, "You idiot. They're fake legs." I started laughing. I thought that was great. Anyway.
Dave Stragend says taking bets on Pete being added to the no-fly list by the end of the year.
If I'm not on a fly list by now, see the thing is when I go through security at the front part, where they take your ID,
mm-hmm.
I give them my U.S. military government ID, and it shows my level of clearance on there for them. I know that because my buddy who's a cop told me that. So it shows that, which is why I get through pretty quicker. But when I get up down there where they're running it through the machine, those guys don't know. You're just somebody walking up, so they don't know what's going on. So it is what it is. I like to have fun with people because you just gotta. If people are if you can take the awkwardness off of people by making a joke or just making fun of yourself, then it's a good thing. It's like when I go through, Doug, like when Corey, when I was riding, me, Preston, Corey, and Steve, when we were riding Big Thunder when we were down there last time, and I'm sitting in the back with Corey, and he's streaming, and he mutes his stream and leans into me right as we're going up. That first part where you're going up into the ride, and it's all dark, and Corey leans into me and goes, "Whatever you do, start making comments about losing your hand," so that Steve gets really uncomfortable. So that's the way you do it. When you come into the trolley scene and everybody's standing there, and you say, "Whoa, be careful out there! I came around that back part where the bones are hanging over." Then you show them showing my left wrist. My hand got ripped off. Somebody look for it. It's worth it. It's worth it.
All right. Well, listen, you need to finish getting dressed.
Yeah, I do that. I need to go find my pants.
And please travel safe, and we will see you tonight on your stream.
Pete, I'll see you this weekend.
From the Springs, buying Preston something and telling everybody that Jennifer Christo's at the Christmas party. That's my goal.
And you'll be getting that Crystal Castle.
No, we're not. We're not buying any Crystal Castle. I'm putting a limit on that thing. I got to figure out what it is because I am nervous because I know some people will go right to that Crystal store or right to that art store and want to get, a $500 picture. And no, it's bad enough Preston handed me his Christmas list and every other pair of shoes on there was 300 plus.
Hey, Pete, before you go, you know me, the disclaimers down there, the disclaimers there. I do have to take a serious situation and kind of warp it in my mind. I completely agree with you, eye for an eye, yeah. But here's something that could really get somebody. This is a punishment. What they should do for the rest of his life is handcuff him in the first row of the dog pound and make him watch the Cleveland Browns.
I cannot back that.
Because
do you understand why I cannot back that?
That is a punishment.
I understand why.
I am terrified of Mrrunnerholic, and I'm not going to do it now. And I'm going to be with her this weekend. So if I back that for you, I'm going to get swatted in the head.
Oh, I completely. Pete, I understand. Listen, Pete, that's why the disclaimer's there. It's
Steve.
just me.
it's actually pretty good up there.
Steve, Steve,
Yeah.
your hatred for Cleveland needs to stop.
No.
You know what would be even more fun to do with the person. No, I can't understand. I'm gonna let it go.
Yeah.
But look for me tonight. You know what? We also, Doug, I forgot to tell you, we're gonna do a little fun thing too. You know how you can go around and look for the trees down there? They have all the different ones that are kind of like themed.
Melinda likes that.
Yeah.
That is awesome. We're gonna look for Regina hiding behind them. Regina Erie may be there. Regina Erie all over the place.
Regina Erie.
Yes.
All right. We'll be
our
looking for.
That's a rap thug name, by the way. You know that, right?
What?
Like Snoop Dogg, his real name is like Clarence. Her real name's Regina. Her thug name is Regina. It's like a rap name. She's part of the East Coast crew. Her and LL Cool J and several others. So, all right, I gotta go. I gotta get rest. I'm gonna miss it. 10 o'clock. I'm gonna miss my flight.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Oh my goodness. All right, we got to do this. So Disney Parks for Love Janelle is live today.
Right now.
Carney's live tonight at 6:30. DVC Moonlight Magic at Animal Kingdom. Jennifer Caruso is live tonight for the Christmas party. Everybody, make sure you please go check out Jennifer Caruso. Pete is live at 7 o'clock from Disney Springs. And folks, we got to get him. We got to get Preston at Crystal Castle. LBV is live tonight at the Christmas party. Hitchhiking Bones is live tonight. Disney's 70th anniversary is in 2025. That's what they're going to talk about. Check out Dawn and Will at the Hitchhiking Bones. Dean the Turkey Legs is live at 8 o'clock. Let's talk turkey. Lights, sights, and delights. Nope, don't want to show that. There's that. Folks, don't forget, this weekend, Saturday, 6 p.m., is Magical Night of Hope at Forgive Kids the World Village. Tanya is live on my show tomorrow night at 7 p.m. So please come and check out that crazy Disney lady on my show. And then Daily Fast Pass is live this morning from Animal Kingdom. There it is there. Pop's Disney Adventure live at 10:30 a.m. from Disneyland. And I think that's it. Yeah. All right.
And don't forget, tomorrow morning, the top 10 will be, the first of the top 10 will be revealed. Hopefully we can get a comment, a cameo appearance from Dakota.
She's in there.
Well, hopefully we can get a cameo from her tomorrow. Because, again, folks, this will be the best top 10 you have ever seen.
Yep.
All right, Dougie, we got to go, huh?
Yeah, I gotta go. I'm gonna be barreling down the highway 90 mile an hour.
Barrel safely, okay?
I always do. They'll get out of my way.
Love you, brother.
I'm bigger.
Hey, that's why I always used to drive the school bus on Cruising USA.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It just blasts people out of the way. So, all right. Thank you, everybody. Right. Thank you, Steve. Remember the disclaimer down the bottom, folks. Check out all of our friends tonight. We will be back tomorrow.
Top 10.
Top 10 tomorrow.
Top
and
10.
We'll cover more news and get Dakota's reaction.
Fantastic. See you, Dougie.
Thank you,
Love
members. Have a great day, everyone. Molly says. Molly. Have a great day. Check out Disney Magic and Mayhem today. He'll be going live today also. Don't know where yet. He likes to keep it a secret. But check out our friends. Thank you to my members. Thank you to my moderators. Thank you for everybody for being here. I forgot. Inspiration.
Mama, have a good day. Love you.
Mom, have a great day. Pete got me all messed up.
He did.
All right, this is from John. A new commandment I give to you, that you love one another, just as I have loved you. You also are to love one another.
That is
There
exactly
you
what
go.
Pete,
That
that's
works
exactly
out
what
perfectly.
Pete just discussed.
Absolutely. Folks, have a great day. And remember, go out and do something kind for somebody.
Shine bright up all night, we're never slowing down. Fall in love, drunk mistakes, we're bound to hit the ground. Gotta keep this feeling, keep on breathing, even if we're slipping away. So I close my eyes and lose myself now, do it like it's only today. We got a party for a lifetime. No, we ain't stopping for the sunrise. And we don't care about the bad nights. And for a second I can feel like this. Make me feel like this. We got a party for a lifetime. No, we ain't stopping for the sunrise. And we don't care about the bad nights. And for a second I can feel like this. Make me feel like this. Young blood made of gold, a mind you can't control. Running wild, can't calm down. My head